Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel, Sash Reads, and today I have a fun little video for you. I saw this tag on Instagram. Ash Reads actually did this tag. She didn't create it, but she did it. Now it's called the planets tag. So there's like a bunch of planets in like the moon and sun and stuff, and there's prompts to go with them, and like you do the book to the prompt or whatever. But I thought I could try to mix it up a bit for YouTube and make it like a little scavenger hunt. So here I am. There is 11 prompts today, and I'm going to try and find 11 books, and I'm going to time myself, and then at the end I want you to try and beat my time. Can we do that? All right, and my time starts now. So the first prompt is moon. So a book with a moon on the cover. What would have a moon on the cover? Will you have a moon on the cover? No. Oh, that's a moon. Empress of 1,000 Skies. Done. Sun, a yellow cover or sun in the title. What's got a yellow cover? Guncle? Yeah, that's yellow. Mercury, a short book. What would consider short? Like under 200 pages or under 300 pages? Nope. Oh. Yeah, you're short. Dear Martin by Nick Stone. Venus, a book for summer. Oh, what's a summary kind of book? Oh, The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. That's in the summer. Earth, a book by an author written in your country. Evie Mitchell is Australian. Mars, a red book. Red. All of This Is True by Ligia de Penaflor. Jupiter, a long book. Do I have anything longer than that? Probably not. Oh no, my bats! Ah! A Quarter Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas is almost 800 pages. Saturn, a beautiful cover. See, that could be anything. Like that's a beautiful cover. She's pretty. What's another beautiful cover? Like, I'll just use that. Uranus, a book that hooked you. What's a book that hooked me? No, that's no, okay. I'll do this one. Second Child to the Left by Megan Van Dyke, because like it hooked me, but also Hook is a character. Neptune, a book for winter. A book for winter. The Polar Bears Explorers Club by Alex Bell. And lastly, Pluto, a book that has been turned into a film/show. Let's do Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Alrighty, let's have a look what my time is. 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Not bad. Can you beat that? Let me know. Now let's go through these books, hey? I have read most of them. Alright, so Empress of 1,000 Skies was for the book with the moon on the cover prompt. I have not read this one, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is about Crown Princess Rhiannon, and she wants vengeance. So she's the only surviving heir to an ancient 𝘰𝘰𝘰𝘬 dynasty. She has spent her life training to destroy the people who killed her family. Now on the eve of her coronation, the time has finally come for Rhi to claim her throne and her revenge. Alyosha is a Rayton who has risen above his war refugee origins to find fame as the dashing star of a drone vision show. Despite his popularity, Ali struggles with anti-Rayton prejudices and the pressure of being perfect in the public eye. Their paths collide with one brutal act of violence. Rhi is attacked, barely escaping with her life. Ali is blamed for her presumed murder. Ooh! So the princess and her accused killer are forced to go into hiding, even as a war between planets is waged in Rhee's name. But soon, Rhee and Ally discover that the assassination attempt is just one part of a sinister plot. Bound together by an evil that only they can stop, the two fugitives must join forces to save the galaxy. That actually sounds so good. Okay, I'm definitely going to be picking up that sooner rather than later. The next prompt was The Sun, so a book with yellow on the cover. I went with The Guncle by Stephen Rowley. So this is about Patrick, or Gay Uncle Patrick, Gup for short. And he's always loved his niece and nephew, Maisie and Grant. That is, he loves spending time with them in small doses. But something happens and Patrick finds himself suddenly taking on the role of primary guardian. Patrick has no idea what to expect, having spent years barely holding on after the loss of his great love, a stalled acting career and a lifestyle not so suited to young children. But when he realizes that parenting dilemmas aren't solved with treats and jokes, Patrick's eyes are open to a new sense of responsibility and the lesson that sometimes being vulnerable is the only way to heal from grief. So that sounds interesting. I know that I think Shani from Shani and Books really enjoyed it. So, and it does sound something that I would read and enjoy. So definitely want to pick this up. Prompt was Mercury, or a short book, and I grabbed Dear Martin by Nick Stone. I read this a couple years ago and absolutely loved it. I love Nick Stone's writing, and this one is great. It's along the lines of like The Hate You Give, so Black Lives Matter movement. So this is about Justice, who he's just trying to pick up his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend because she's drunk, and as he's trying to like get her to get out of the car because she's trying to drive, the police come and they cuff him because they think he's trying to hurt her and steal the car because he's black. And it goes on from there. Like Justice also goes to like a elite private school, and he's one of the only black people there as well. And he just starts seeing like all these like microaggressions that happen and everything. And yeah, it's a really important book, and I have the next one, Dear Justice, which is about my Justice's cousin who is in jail, and I want to definitely continue on with that. The next prompt was Venus, read a book about summer, or that reminds you of summer, read a summer book, and I grabbed The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I love this book. I don't know if I love it now that I'm 27, but when I was 21, no, wasn't 21, was I? That was 6 years ago. When were you published? 2016. That's 6 years ago. Oh my. Anyway, aside from that little crisis, this is about what was her name? Andy. So Andy, type A personality. She's got everything planned for the summer. She's gonna go on this like internship, and then something scandalous happens with her dad, who's in like politics, and so everything that she had lined up for the summer falls through. So she's got nothing planned for the summer, and so because of that, she goes and takes up a job doing dog walking, and she hangs out with her friends for the summer, and she meets this cute guy who also has a dog, and it was just a really fun summer experience, and definitely fun like YA book. So it's got this really cool like scavenger hunt scene where the group of friends like go and find all this stuff around town, and like because they've all got cars and stuff. It's actually really fun. But yes, I can't believe I read this 6 years ago. The next prompt was Earth, so read a book by an author from your country, and I grabbed Not My Type by Evie Mitchell. I have read this and I absolutely loved it. This is the first book in the All Access series. This is about Frankie, who is this lovely lady right here. She's in a wheelchair, and she hosts a podcast called the All Access Podcast, and basically she's trying to get more information about there so it's accessible for everyone, sort of thing. And she gets this call saying, asking about rope play. And because Frankie doesn't really know much about rope play, she asks the help of this lovely guy here, Jay, who is a rigger, and asks him for help. And then they sort of get into a relationship, and it was super cute. I really enjoyed it. And the next book is about Frankie's friend Annie and Lincoln, and that's like a second chance romance, and definitely keen to read more from Evie Mitchell, definitely. The next planet is Mars, so read a red book, find a red book, and I picked up All of This Is True, but I think it's actually 𝘠𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘠. And I believe this is about a group of friends who meets like one of their favorite authors. I don't know if, okay. I thought this was about, they meet this author, and they like start telling this author like all the secrets about the group, anything, and then like the author comes out with this book and it's like all about their lives. I thought that was it, but maybe it's not. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like it's like mixed media and stuff too, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, the next prompt was Jupiter, so a long book, and I grabbed A Cold Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas because it's almost 800 pages. She is thick. 800 pages of awesomeness. I love this book. This focuses on Feyre's sister Nesta after the events of A Court of Wings and Ruin, and how she is just a hot mess, and they try to rehabilitate her by locking her up in the House of Wind and locking Cassian with her, and Azriel as well, because Cassie and Azriel live in the House of Wind, and so it's mainly like Azriel trying to not get sick by all the puppy dog eyes and the love eyes that Nesta and Cassian send across the table to each other after they've done insulting each other. The next prompt was Saturn, so a beautiful cover. And I grabbed The Black Kids by Christina Hemmings Reid just because I'm loving illustrated covers, and I'm loving black women on covers too. This is a YA set in 1992, and it's about Ashley Bennett, whose life is perfect. She's living in a big house on the right side of town. Her parents have worked hard to create a model black family image and ensure Ashley and her sister are protected and safe. Then 4 LAPD officers are acquitted after beating a black man, Rodney King, half to death. Suddenly, Ashley's not just one of the girls, she's one of the black kids. As violent protests engulf the city, Ashley's own world starts to burn. The prejudices of her friends rise to the surface, and her family splinters and cracks. Suddenly, Ashley questions, who is the us and who is the them? So that seems like a really important read as well. The next prompt was Uranus, so a book that hooked you, and I picked up Second Star to the Left by Megan Van Dyke. This is one of my favorite books of the year. This is a reimagining of Tink and Captain Hook. See that pun? Hooked, hook. You get it? Anyway, this also, like, it was an RE arc, and I was intrigued by it, but then I was absolutely like hooked, definitely hooked by the story, and fell in love. And I love this couple, and I love the adventures they go on together, and how there is treachery, but there's also romance and passion, and there's this like really sexy lake, like pool scene. If you know, you know. So yeah, Neptune, a book for winter, and I picked up the Polar Bear Explorers Club by Alex Bell because this is a polar middle grade. This is about Stella, who basically she was adopted, and her like adopted father is this great explorer, and she really wants to join and become an explorer, but explorers are only guys. Something happens, and Stella joins the Polar Bear Explorers Club on an expedition to the Icelands, and her eyes are open to a world of danger, adventure, and snow pirates, and you find out some secrets. And it was a really fun middle grade. I really want to read the rest of the series because not only are the covers beautiful, but the insides are gorgeous too. And then last but not least, the Pluto prompt was pick a book that has a movie adaptation or a TV show adaptation, and I grabbed Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo because it does have a TV Netflix adaptation, and I think they did really well. I have yet to read Six of Crows, so I don't know if they did that side well, but I liked the show. Anyway, that is my take on the planets tag. Let me know down below if you do this, what was your time, and yeah, just I hope you like this video. Let me know if you want more of these sort of videos from me. If you watch to the end of this video, put a clock or like a stopwatch emoji down in the comments. Don't forget you can like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more from me. You can also add me on Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter. They're all at Sash Reads. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye.